Gerard the Monk Hutch. And I'm sure everybody is wondering, how is he doing? He was the big story out of the 2024 general election when he ran in this constituency, and he almost clinched a seat. Now, in a general election, there's 4 seats up for grabs, so it is actually it's much easier to get a seat in a general election than it is in a by-election. But he ran again this time, still as an independent candidate. Didn't really change his approach all that much. Maybe there was a little bit more social media campaigning, and certainly he was slightly more open to the media, but still overall not a kind of traditional candidate by any means. He hasn't been in the Count Centre here at all this afternoon, unless he's snuck in and out without us seeing him, and of course there'd be a lot of media interest. But essentially where he's at the moment, he's not even performing as well as he did in the general election. So maybe the novelty of his candidacy wore off. He talked a lot about capitalising on a spoiled vote cohort of people, which doesn't seem to have materialised. People might remember back in the presidential election, there was a swathe of spoiled votes across a lot of constituencies. Dublin Central, of course, was one of them. There were thousands of spoiled votes. That may have been for other reasons, people upset with how the presidential election campaign was run and the lack of candidates. He said in an interview with the Irish Independent, talked about how he wanted to capitalise on what he saw as a dissatisfaction in those spoiled votes, but it doesn't seem to have materialised. Now, the really interesting thing here, Cónal, is that the other, I suppose, right-wing candidate, Malachy Steenson, who is a sitting Dublin City councillor and is known for his anti-immigration views, to give you, I suppose, one part of his what he sets out as his stall. He's also in decent contention here with over 2,000 votes, just behind Gerry Hutch. So if you put together both of their votes, I'm not suggesting that either of their vote cohorts would 100% transfer to each other if either wasn't there. But if that was the case, they would be at the top of the poll, or that kind of conglomerate candidate. If that is an anti-establishment right-wing view in this constituency, there actually is a room for it if one candidate can coalesce all that support.